Have you ever dreamed of becoming a billionaire, but weren't sure how long it'd take? What if I told you it'd take longer than you have left on this earth? I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this is an IRL Media News Hot Take. Let's get into it. This year, Taylor Swift became a billionaire. Forbes estimate that she has a net worth of approximately $1.2 billion. This comes as she wrapped up the first leg of her Eras tour in the United States. We thought it'd be interesting to do the math so you don't have to, and figure out how long it would take to become a billionaire for a couple of different jobs. First, our methodology is far from scientific. Trust me when I tell you that no one would ever confuse this with a PhD thesis. I literally just Googled a bunch of jobs that I thought would be interesting to include in this story. Second, I took the average starting salary for a number of different jobs and tried to use reputable sources when figuring them out. But keep in mind that different jobs pay different amounts depending on where a person lives, so these are all just averages or best starting estimates. And third, just like the billionaires we all aim to become, I'm making the assumption that a person working these jobs aren't paying any taxes. My reasoning is that people's tax rates differ widely from state to state, and I'm not very good at math, so I just didn't feel like including any tax withholdings in our calculations. So without further ado, here's how long it would take you to become a billionaire. A McDonald's cashier makes $29,297 per year. At that salary, it would take 34,133 years to become a billionaire. A teacher just starting out makes $36,163 per year. At that salary, it would take 27,652 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of papers they'd have to grade. A janitor makes $39,584 per year. At that salary, it would take just 25,262 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of mopping. A social worker makes $40,215 per year. At that salary, it would take 24,866 years to become a billionaire. A bartender makes $48,092 per year, probably before tips. At that salary, it would take 20,793 years to become a billionaire. A police officer makes $55,334 per year. At that salary, it would take 18,072 years to become a billionaire. The average YouTuber makes $60,000 per year. At that salary, it would take them 16,666 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of content they need to create and sponsors they need to shill for, and it's enough to make me reconsider my career choices. Although Mr. Beast, arguably one of the most famous and successful YouTubers, is rumored to already be a billionaire, so I guess there's still hope for me. A truck driver makes $69,149 per year. At that salary, it takes 14,461 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of miles driven. A nurse makes $88,820 per year. At that salary, it would take 11,258 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of lives saved. A public relations person makes $97,500 per year. At that salary, it would take 10,256 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of time spent making up excuses for Kanye West. A lawyer makes $127,909 per year. At that salary, it would take 7,813 years to become a billionaire. That's a lot of criminals you'd have to get off the hook in that time. A Chief Technology Officer, or CTO, makes $298,822 per year. At that salary, it would take 3,345 years to become a billionaire. The President of the United States makes $400,000 per year. At that salary, it would take 2,500 years to become a billionaire. A rookie in the NFL makes $750,000 per year. At that salary, it would take 1,333 years to become a billionaire. LeBron James makes $49,511,644 per year. It would take him 20.19 years to become a billionaire based on his salary, but he's actually already a billionaire. We just came out with a two-part series of Jordan versus LeBron that compares both of the GOAT's career earnings and the business empires they built. Check out the link below in the description. A Formula One driver such as Haas's Nico Hülkenberg, AlphaTauri's Yuki Tsunoda, and Williams' Logan Sargent each made $1 million in 2023. At that salary, it would take 1,000 years for each of them to become billionaires. That's a lot of races they'd have to lose to Max Verstappen. But Formula One driver Max Verstappen makes $55 million a year, the highest salary in Formula One. At that salary, it would take him 18.18 years to become a billionaire. So that's actually a possibility, considering he just won his second Constructors' Cup and crushed the competition. That brings us to Lionel Messi, someone we've talked about a lot on this channel, because he's the GOAT of football. In 2022, he made $130 million in salary from soccer endorsements. At that salary, it would take him just 7.7 years to become a billionaire. In fact, Lionel Messi is already on his way to become a billionaire, with a net worth estimated to be around $600 million. So that would mean he only has a little over 3 years to go until he's a billionaire. That wraps up our hot take on how long it would take for a person to become a billionaire like Taylor Swift or Lionel Messi. If you like this video, do me a solid and smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks. I'm your host, Chris Thompson, and this has been an IRL Media News Hot Take.